Welcome back to GreyWolf TV. We are continuing our episodes of American Horror Story, Coven. We're getting close to the end. This is episode 11 of season 3. So we don't have many witches left. The last episode saw the demise of Misty. Again. Thanks to Madison. And Nan is gone as well. Because she ended up being a sacrifice. Because both Laveau and Fiona are unwilling and unprepared to be able to move on, allow someone else to have their time. One of them's immortal, the other one wants immortality, and the Lance Riddick spooky voodoo devil person I don't know what to call him, but he's great. Says that Fiona has nothing to bargain with, so that was the end of Nan. That was her sacrifice. This show just continues to always go down a path you're not expecting. So, they still know that they've got these witch hunters after them. They seem to have, in the last episode, Fiona has put a curse, whatever you want to call it, spell, on making sure that their money and their company goes down the toilet. And I guess we're going to take it from there. So let's just carry on, find out what insane stuff happens next. This is episode 11.
Done it yourself, Mother. You've always had the cooks do your dirty work.
I think she has.
I'm hurt, babe.
Let's see what we can do here.
Oh.
Is this where she gets the taste for blood? Yes, it is.
The gardener said you'd be here.
You're alive?
Bitch, you left me for dead.
Oh, girl, I thought you were. Oh, get your ass over here.
If I'd have done you, you wouldn't look like you've been jammed through a blender.
The most important thing is that you're safe.
None of us are safe. Why can't you understand that?
Homeless veteran with PTSD. When the Orleans police finish with their investigation, that'll be the name on the report.
So my son will have no eulogy, huh?
But his purpose was righteous.
What he did was set off a storm. Those witches used a spell. I'm sure of it. We need those witches to get the government off our backs.
You know they're gonna try to kill us.
That's what I'm counting on.
Although my mother's maiden name was Lovable, she did not pass that quality along to me, her daughter.
Neither did you.
I suppose I was an unhappy child.
Thinking this time, I'll finish what I started. Scatter your paws all around town. Stick that head of yours in a construction site shithole.
Putting food in front of the greedy faces, washing the 16 sheets, cleaning up the general.
It's called a thong.
I passed desperately long and lonely days and nights, fretting over the deterioration of my troubled mistress, body and soul.
I had this sight once. I know it's still in me. It has to be. I think this could amplify it.
Lately, I'd been asking myself just what was it that fed my soul back then?
What did you do to your hand, James?
Cut myself with the shears.
And I realized it was my childlike curiosity.
She's at it
How my
again.
niggas ticked. Much like when I was a child and I used to carve up a possum or a stray cat. And that thick African blood just satisfied a desire that was deep inside me. I'll get to the fingers later.
But let's start with your toes. This little piggy with the pocket.
Ow, 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 ow.
They drowned her. Why would they kill Nan?
Sacrifice.
Oh, what have we here? A romantic bubble bath?
I was trying to figure out what happened to Nan.
What's the deal, Zoe? We were supposed to share him, and then you had to go fall in love with him.
No, I didn't.
So it wouldn't bother you if I got on my knee pads and blew him right here. You think you can just throw me away? For some junior varsity mall rat? I made you, Kyle, not her. You owe me.
No, he doesn't.
Madison.
All this over Kyle?
Kind of
Why?
Cliche. A bubblehead with crotchless panties.
And you're a dried up old hot pocket, but I don't judge. Crotchless panties for everyone. And as for you, Ken doll, well, putting you together was fun. But taking you apart is gonna be even more fun.
Milking the cows.
You lived a big life. You went everywhere, you met everyone, you've done everything that your stony little heart desired.
You saying you're dead?
Murdered. Right here in this room.
That's true, isn't it? I spent enough time in the grave to know a spirit when I encounter one. And I thought I'd found my purpose. Or at least a hobby.
At least a hobby.
Mostly I think I just made a mess. They got me waiting on a hand and foot.
It's wrong.
It's more than wrong. It's a violation of the natural order. Now I'm doomed to scrub out her chamber parts for all eternity.
Not if she dies. Everything is at risk because Fiona has become confused, reckless. She's forgotten that Marie Laveau has been and always will be her sworn enemy. Marie Laveau must die. Even the voodoo queen can be rendered vulnerable.
Well, I'm presuming you all
Only
can.
for an instant. I can provide you with the means.
Interesting.
You have to do something for me first.
Turns out I got some new powers. I shot him right through my skull.
Wow.
He shot you with this? Yes.
Yeah.
And I survived. No offense, but since I left, one witch is dead and another one is missing. You are just as weak as you've ever been.
Mother of God! Fucking Christ.
Your girl has ripped her own eyes straight out of her skull for one reason only. To protect the Coven.
From what? Huh? I'll take care of the witch hunters. And when I do, this Coven will have no more enemies.
No enemies on the outside, perhaps. No secrets. Shame on you, Fiona. I deserve better lives than that. You are an enemy to this Coven and will be so long as you live. Paid a king's ransom for it, too.
Don't tell me it's a doll. Oh my God, it is.
All right, I did my part. Now before somebody notices that half the silver's going missing, you give me what you promised me.
A few capsules dissolved in her drink.
What, Benadryl?
Ben?
Shh, no, never. Speak it aloud.
You could have just bought some of them from the chemist for like $2.
You wanted to see me?
Come on, Zoe. Sit down. Your life is in grave danger.
I can handle Madison.
She'd slit your throat and sleep like a baby. Run away together and start your life over.
I'm committed to this Coven.
So was I, and I burned at the stake for it.
What if I'm the next Supreme?
All the more reason to run.
Take these tickets to Epcot and my jaw jewels and pack your bags.
Please, everyone.
No security? Don't you want to check us for weapons?
They don't need it.
Cher, I took down your entire company with about as much effort as it takes for me to mix myself a Rob Roy. A favor.
We are willing to make Marie Laveau whole for any damage done to her shop. This document is signed by every director in this room. It calls for a 100-year truce. No witch hunting of any kind.
I'd like a private jet. And Marie wants a private jet.
Okay, this is insanity. We came here to negotiate.
You can all just die.
Yeah. I had a feeling the way it was the accident. You learned how to use a gun. Just you.
killing us, it's not going to put an end to this war.
Maybe, baby. But it's gonna be so much fun just to watch it happen.
Go to hell, witch bitch.
You first. So why they didn't see it, I don't know.
Well, killing them was easier than I thought. Leave it. Get out. Only thing that could ruin this moment is to have to look at your ugly face. Oh, you will obey me, servant. I'm not finished. But you are. Stupid cow! Thinking you could kill me.
The magic takes time to work. Your fate is sealed.
I was waiting for it.
Damn you! Damn you!
Did you just bash her over the head?
She did.
She cannot die.
No.
What?
She's immortal.
Kyle, the bus leaves in like an hour. You have to finish packing.
Okay, episode 11 of Coven. Right. I don't know how far that's going to get them. Myrtle's told her to run to try and save her life. I do still believe she is potentially the next Supreme. Kyle, how's that going to have a happy ending of any kind? The guy's dead and brought back. Not quite all there, has violent outbreaks and tendencies that are completely unpredictable. He's just said so to her, but he's gone anyway. We will see what happens. Now then, Delphine. Concentrate on her quite a lot in this episode, especially earlier in the episode, showing how her love for what she likes to do as she classes as a hobby and where it all started. But Spaulding just made me laugh because all he did was use her for what he wanted, which was for that weird limited edition doll, which is creepy as shit. And the Benadryl, I was like, please tell me you're not going to take some completely innocent and bit of medicine that you can buy from a chemist here that's going to have any sort of effect on her that makes no sense. No, it was just a farce. But you could bury her. I mean, she buried you and you spent 100 years underground because she buried you, and that was just burying you the normal way, 6 foot under, in a casket, no way of getting out. You bury her in today's world, like she mentioned, like on a construction site or something, under foundations or concrete, and then, I don't know, a highway or an apartment block goes up over her, she ain't getting out. Okay? No matter how powerful she is. What happened with this company? With the witch hunters? I don't know what to think about that. You thought you were going to come to some sort of arrangement and deal with these two in a boardroom, like you were discussing and arranging some sort of like hostile takeover. You lot are in the financial and business world, dealing with two people who don't care about any of that, aren't from that, and are capable of doing things that normal humans aren't. Where do you think that was going to end up? All they've managed to do is lock you in a room and kill you all. You couldn't foresee that? But is that really the end of that? Because if he's built that kind of company around the Illuminati style pact that they've had for hundreds of years, it's not just those 6 guys at the top in there. So I don't know. I don't know where that's going at all. That was a little disturbing, especially the scene with Cordelia. Oh my god. She was weak to begin with, then she's told she's weak for allowing Fiona to walk all over her. Then she gets the power of this second sight, then loses it because Myrtle gives her a sight back, and then because Queenie accused her of still having her eyes closed, and there's another 2 that have ended up dead, Misty and Nan, since she's been gone, she plucks her own eyeballs out, which was gross. Totally disgusting. How that's still going to solve anything, I don't know. We will wait and see. We have only got, I think we've only got about a couple of episodes of this season left, so things are going to have to get wrapped up fairly quickly. This was one of those episodes where you're not quite sure how to review it because it was insane. We had someone pluck their eyeballs out, someone kill a room full of directors that seemed kind of obvious, someone try and kill someone who was a mortal but knows that they can't be killed, and then 2 people told to run away to get away from what might happen next. That's kind of sums the episode up. I mean, I enjoyed it thoroughly, apart from the really, really gruesome bits. So if shit goes down still, and this witch hunter thing isn't over, how many of them are going to be left? Or, if that really is the case and that's put a stop to it, I don't see how, but if that's put a stop to it, Fiona and Marie Laveau no longer needing an alliance anymore. They've accomplished what they set out to do. And between Delphine, Fiona and Marie, they've all got their own idea and selfish needs and wants as to what they want to happen next. So I don't know. We're just going to let it keep telling us. I still love Madison in this because she is, if it is her, she is potentially an exact duplicate of Fiona, who's going to come along next. We will wait and see what happens. So I will be back with episode 12 next. If you want to watch this in full length, the extended version will be available over on Patreon, link in the description as normal. By all means, post your comments down below. Bit of a strange one, that. So I'm not going to harp on about it too much, and I'm going to see what happens in particular with Zoe and Kyle, because they seem to have just made them exit the show, kind of, with what's going on here. I don't know. Anyway, see you for episode 12 next. If you enjoyed American Horror Story and you're not already subscribed, guys, by all means hit that subscribe. There's plenty more of this series to come. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you for episode 12 next. Until then, guys, thank you a lot for watching. I will see you for the next one.